Buck.
What?
Hey,
But we on our way to come get you now.
and I'm gonna go in there the way I only know how. As a Marine, stand by. I'm switching weapon systems.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong fucking house. That's wild. I don't know how it can't be this one because he says he's only 50 meters from me.
Where you at? T, come back towards where I'm at, T.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me not get shot.
Buck, I'm coming to you, homie.
Woo! Get in here, y'all.
Oh my god. I'm down. Oh yeah, you in a different yeah, y'all in there. I'm over here by where the box normally is. Sean, I'm over on your left, bro.
I see him. I'm waiting for Apex to do what he did. I'm waiting for this drone to go past. I'm waiting for the drone to go past. Give me a minute, I'm coming. There you go, T.
See, I was in this house behind you.
Oh, well, I knew where you was at, but we came through here.
Yeah, y'all in the bunker silo or whatever the fuck.
The bunker, come on.
Mm-hmm. Man, you gotta pay the whole internet bill, man. See, when you pay half the bill, you get half the service. They fuck you when you make payment arrangements.
Daddy got a 300 gear score KSG and he plans on using it.
I'll tell you.
Nah, we're looking for it right now. I got a sneaky suspicion where it's at though. If it ain't here, I don't know where. Alright, yep, it's not here, it's here, here.
Oh, I remember going down here.
It's not here.
Not there?
Yeah, it's not here.
Hey, Sean, next time you talk to, I gotta get with your boy, Echelon, man. I talked to Dirt today. Dirt was like, man, don't treat him like that. I said, I ain't mad at him.
Too.
I ain't mad at him. I just ain't doing a raid with him, that's all. We can talk business. Shit. I clean the motherfucker's computer, so what the hell? I don't take it personally.
Still top data. Yep, something on that. High voltage network map. That looks... Looks like we gotta check our way over to Camp Salamander. Yeah, we do. We just gotta take out the network systems.
Well, no, yeah, but you need me? Alright, shouldn't I get to this call, but the,
If you need to go now, by all means, go ahead now, bro. Like,
I'm about to run upstairs now. I was trying to get somewhere safer. I ain't want to get popped.
You good? I just gotta take out 4 nodes.
Alright, I'm going in this building right here.
I'll definitely be right back, because all I gotta do is fucking ping these motherfuckers and we're good.
Cut TV on?
Yeah, cut TV on. As long as I can get these from a distance, I'll just glitch it out. Cut it down! Easy day. And this is the one that we were stuck on too. Because we were trying to find it, remember? Yeah, it was at the one of the base camps before we entered Camp Salamander. That's where it was at. Alright, I'm 1,000 meters out. It is good to be back. Alright, I'm at the base now. First node's deactivated.
Alright, fellas, I'm back.
Heading over to the second one now. Welcome back, welcome back. .400 meters out from the next 3 objectives. Check the roadmap. So it is that one there, and that one, okay.
I forgot to wash it out real good when I
Alright, Pops ain't left yet. I got more time. Leave. Sean back already?
yeah, I'm back. I'm waiting for Apex to give us a go that we can go towards the computer.
Okay.
You know what? Since I know what he's doing, we might as well make our way over there now, cause he ain't gonna take that long. Might as well make our way over there now. That's one we about to go to next anyway. Well, hold up, wait a minute. You good over there?
Oh yeah, making friends.
Alright. You think you
I'm
just made it?
friends.
We on our way.
Half the base is cleared out, there's just like 3 guys left.
Run, bitch, run.
Now, since you've been gone for a while, Apex, and I'm
Yeah,
talking
you're
to
right,
you,
I'm rusty.
somebody, 20 people, I read it on Ubisoft Newswire, 20 people used the whatchacallit glitch, because I'm on my YouTube channel, and got banned.
Damn.
And got straight banned because they was doing it in PvP.
Oh.
That's how they get caught. That's how they get caught.
Oh,
Shit, fix the shit. You ain't gotta worry about nobody using it.
if you just strictly stay to PvE and don't bring it to PvP, then you will be fine. There is no gain in using this in PvP.
Watch out. Shit, I'm damn near him. I'm almost close to Apex.
You better stop turning around and shoot him. You better keep running. Run up.
I got 1 point. I got 1 point.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a nasty ass shit because my ass needs to sit on a fucking toilet.
Yeah,
Tired of
can't go on that
squatting
diaper no
fucking
more.
tree line.
So you said it's 3 people in this camp when I get to you?
Should be 3, yeah. As long as the ones that I've seen that were marked.
Alright. Well, I'll wait for them behind me to come.
I'm like 20 meters from here.
Yeah,
All right,
damn.
I got 2 of them.
DM just hit me up. He said he off work, so if you do gotta run.
What up, man? Alright.
120. You almost 120, 100 or something last time I seen when I seen this gear score. Because when I left him yesterday, he was on 99. Yep. Your little friend come over this morning?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, damn. He says she 1 chromosome away from being retarded. No.
Why you get him? Because he said he was taking this.
Oh, I could have just picked him up.
You got these drones in that chopper right there.
You ain't scared of the chopper, are you? Oh, fuck me. I thought you were covering me, man. Now both of us did. I was trying to hit you up, Chili, trying to find you on. Me and X were doing headquarters on Modern Warfare. I needed you on the game.
Off. Off.
Oh shit, I didn't even think of that, bro.
Fuck.
Now that I remember, I called you. Your phone contact is Mo Better Blues. That's what I just put in that motherfucker. Mo Better Blues. Where? Screwed up.
Damn, Buck, you still over there? You're supposed to follow suit. No, it was a whole team over. I was C-shotting on my way over here, but I thought you was behind Rob.
There was 3 people. There was 3 people on him. There was still the rest of the base. So what I was doing, Mom, was I was trying to show or get Sean in to let him know that when you run this shit like headquarters and special ops, co-op shit, that it's better when you got a whole motherfucking team. You ain't got some blueberries, because them motherfuckers will move all the way to the other end of the map and then they go down and then they get mad that you ain't coming together. Bitch, I can't get over there. What the fuck you doing over there anyway? Mm-hmm. True that. So your dumbass Dave decided he was gonna that's what we no, he's got Modern Warfare. He got this one too. But he was talking about how the AX50 isn't quick enough to play the shipping yard, right? Well, you might be right. Let me see what let's see what you got on your gun. We'll look at it. Boom. He tells me what he has on his. So he's using the middle sniper rifle. There's the HDR and then there's the middle one, and it's real quick. There's one called the Car 93 or some shit. That was good. And then there's the other one that looks like an old Daisy BB gun type of loading. Yeah, and I told him the AX50 is the best one. That's what I kept trying to tell him. He's like, you can't quick scope quick enough with it. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to explain to him that there's a difference in the game. It's not really all about quick scoping when you play in such a small board. You gotta be able to guess which direction the motherfucker's gonna run. You know what I mean? Most people don't come right back at you. You know what I mean? So we play. I'm beating him by like 5 or whatever, and we just really fucking around, And he was like, "Yeah, Riley, see, I'm as good as you are." I said, "Okay, well, that's what we'll do." I said, "For the last one," I said, "we'll go 1 to 10, first 1 to 10." He was like, "All right, yeah, let's do that." So I put it on 20 just in case. You know what I mean? Because when you get to 10, he gonna say, and I know what he's doing. I'm trying to tell him, you got a quick scope, but it's not really quick. It's kind of a fast hard scope. And if you want that actual quick scope, I got a mark on my motherfucking screen. You know what I'm saying? I got a mark on my screen, so I know where it's gonna be before I even pull up. You know what I mean? He should. I went over to his house and put one on his fucking TV, so he knows what I'm using, right? He's like, "Man, you sure you want to do that?" I said, "Yeah, you got to think of it this way, Dave. I ain't worried about you, being as good as me. I hope you are as good as me. I can't expect you to help me out if if your gear score ain't right, you got the wrong motherfucking guns and shit. If it wasn't for Dave, I never would have started quick scoping anyway. I started quick scoping in Modern Warfare 2 after I beat the game." And he said, "I bet you couldn't do that quick scope." And I didn't even know what the fuck a quick scope was. So just for shits and giggles, I learned how to do it. So we get to the last game, right? I know I'm making this too long. So
damn, Buck came past me.
I look down. It's 13 to 6. Right here. He said, "Damn, how did you get? You should have been reloading." And I was trying to tell him, if you run up on somebody or somebody runs up on you, your reload time is faster if you're touching the person. You know what I mean? So what? Oh, well, see, he's pulling up at the wrong time. He'll see you pull up and shoot and then run at you. You don't do that. You save that shot to make sure when you pull up, don't pull the motherfucking gun unless you plan on killing somebody. That's what I keep trying to tell him. Wait till you have the shot before you pull the gun up. Don't, you pulling up and taking a shot to try to scare somebody. Yeah. Right. Because I was trying to teach him how to quick scope like I'm quick scoping. Because he was saying first he just thought his quick scope was good, and I told him I didn't want to play with him, and I didn't want to play against him until I got it down. He was like, "Oh, you scared?" I said, "No, I'm not scared. I need to know what the fuck I'm doing." He was like, well, you know how to quick scope. I said, yeah. On the other games, I ain't played this one. Oh, Modern Warfare is Modern Warfare. Not this Modern Warfare ain't like the other Modern Warfare. Yeah. Yeah, so I put the bitch on a what's that, elite sniper and completed that task, and he was like, oh Sean, I'm glad you found that mine for me. A mine is a terrible thing to waste. So you know, we get in there and we do it one night. So he was just surprised because he thought I was really, you know, giving him my all. You know, when I got off the first 6 kills, he was like, God damn, right? Was you holding back a little bit? I said, well, damn, how much beating you ain't gonna teach you how to quick scope any quicker. I'm trying to teach you how to do it quicker. You know what I mean? So yeah. It was cool though. He was surprised. He's like, I didn't know you could do it on a small screen. Because I use like the Molotov and the what I use, the Molotov and smoke grenade. And he was asking me why am I using it if I'm not trying to hit him with it. I said you have to control the ads. You know, your elite people are going to be smart enough to have a stem on them and run through the fucking fire and stem and then kill you. Because most people that throw the Molotov think that once you see fire, you're going to turn and run the opposite direction. I'm using the Molotov to, you know, the cocktail to control you. I throw the cocktail, you run the other way, and I go right where you run into. I let you run into it. Ain't no need to quick scope you if I know where the fuck you going to be, right? He was like, man, I don't get it. I said, man, who's my favorite quarterback? He said, Peyton Manning. That's all I heard. I said, that motherfucker throws the spots. Okay, he don't throw the ball at you. He throw it to a spot. I know where you're gonna be at. I'm gonna wait till you get there, and then I'm gonna pull up and shoot you. You know. And his gun is the quick scope. I mean, the scope comes up extremely fast on it, but it don't always kill you with one shot. You know what I mean? You gotta have like a perfect fucking shot to kill somebody with one shot. You know what I mean? So I was trying to tell him, you know, FMJ is cool if you're playing, you know, like ground war and shit like that. But quick scoping you want to have focus on. And he was like, well, no, FMJ, he'll hit you harder. FMJ is used to hit objects, like shoot through fences, walls, and shit like that. On a person, it ain't the same. I said, read it, you know, we went through each piece on the gun, you know, and I said, read it. What does it say? It speeds up your ADS. So the object is you're trying to scope faster, right? Most time we
I
get
didn't mean
caught
to cut you off, but keep on talking, and you and Buck
I'm right behind.
or
Yeah, I'm multitasking.
Or cause
Yeah, we got it down. He was just surprised that you could actually do that because the 75 kills that you got to get, I did in the shipping yard. He was like, how the fuck you do that in the shipping yard? I said, man, I went right next to that fucking forklift, laid my ass down, and caught him when they came around the corner. What the hell? Yeah, that's how you get them. So he was, we just need to get 4 people in there to do that.
You know what? I'm glad you're talking about. I did the little special op today, and I completed about 4 of them this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, a bunch of randoms and shit, completed 4 straight.
Y'all did the one where you have to, like, do the computers and shit like that?
Yeah, and we did the one where you gotta break into the vote, the bankroll.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
now what I'm talking about is like a survival one. You got to go to it's called well the one that we normally do is like headquarters, and then other one I know which one you're doing, and then there's another one where there's 3 houses and you got to get to the intel.
Yeah, and, I did that one.
Yeah, and you remember I was on the thing with you. I was streaming when I was talking to you. I was trying to tell Ace that the guys aren't going to stop coming. They're just going to keep coming until you get the intel. So you need to stay there and try to take them out. I can sneak around and get them, or I can take the guys out and you can sneak around and get them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We did 2 out of 3, but we had randoms that was on the other fucking side, man. And, you know, where you're at predicts where you're controlling the ads by where you're at. You know, where the ads are going to spawn at.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to get in there with a whole team, because you know when you play online, you can't just do a 2-man. You know, I was trying to tell them we're doing a 4-man mission with 2 men, so it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Use that motherfucking intel grenade, man. He was like, "You using yours? I don't have to use mine because I don't have nobody coming at me." You the one shooting. I ain't even shooting nobody. I'm just running straight to the intel. I wait for them to leave to go get your ass, and I'm on it.
Damn. Oh shit! You told me to call him. Shit. I texted him. He said he was off at 8. I don't know if he made it home for yet, but I called him. I'm sitting here taking a swim to the goddamn computer.
Yeah, I'm right behind him. So yeah, Mo, if I can find a one other person, yeah, I'll definitely get you in there. I would love to be able to do that with motherfuckers you can talk to, man.
How about I call his phone now?
Yeah, Mo, he was killing me with that team deathmatch shit, man. This motherfucker was getting 50 kills, and I'm trying to figure out how is he getting the kills, and I'm following him. I'm right there with you. I see everybody you shoot at. How the fuck you getting 50 kills? And he was using his kill streaks. I put on my specialization, you know, to where you can have double time, you know, after you get 5 kills or whatever shit like that. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And he doesn't really quick scope, and he's quick scoping now after yesterday. But he kind of like uses his scope like binoculars to see where the guy is. You know what I mean? And stays in the scope to take the shot. So a couple of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, once you know where he's at or which direction he's going, you know, pull the scope down. You know, the game's gonna give it to you. It's gonna give you more of an advantage.
How you doing, sister-in-law?
Pull up real quick and shoot.
With my brother.
Driving.
Y'all on your way home?
Yeah, we almost home.
Tell him I need him after he finish doing what he doing to hop on the game, because Buster Buck about to get off because his wife keep calling his phone. Alright.
He getting on the game as soon as we get up to the house, alright?
Alright.
Alright, honey.
Alright. Hey, Buck. Hey, Buck. He said as soon as this girl goes and say they ain't that far from home, he gonna hop on the game as soon as he get through the door. Me and Riley damn near at the supercomputer. Yeah, we still got away from him, but we took the road, we took the run and we swimming down to the computer now. DM would be here because he said his wife said they're not that far. Oh, sit Riley, go in the water.
Yep, I'm under.
But yeah, go ahead, you can jump off, go ahead, because it's gonna be a minute to Apex. We are men, so when. Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm only like at 80, 83 or 87, I think. One of the baddest assault rifles in the game. I know you're waiting for me to say what you call that, the M4A1. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I do very well with that one. But the I think the top 4 guns would be the AX50, the well, say top 5 guns, the MP7 that you get once you do the completion thing. So it would be the AX50, the MP7, the MP5, the I'm missing another one. The M4A1. Oh, stock guns would be the MP5, the AX50. Ring it up. Yeah. Now the best gun is, I think the best gun for, like shipyard, team deathmatch type shit, up close and personal, is gonna be the M13. Now the M13 is 9mm round, and it's the weakest gun in the game. What makes that gun so motherfucking good is it has blackout ammo, which means when you shoot, they can't tell where you're shooting from. And most of the people that you hit with it, when they get hit, they turn around trying to figure out where they're getting hit from, and you're standing directly in front of them. If you remember Modern Warfare 3, they had the MK14, which was a sniper rifle with a silencer on it, and everybody was telling me how good it was. And the gun is good, because the thing is, it has a silencer on it, and when you hit the guy, you get like 2 or 3 bullets in him before he even knows that he's being hit. By the time he turns around to hit you, you can take 2 shots, you got him. I maxed that thing out quick. That was the second gun I ever got 1,500 for points. Won the match. That was the second gun, and it was weird as shit, man. Because I kept talking about how weak the gun was, and I'm like, damn. I just figured I was going against sorry ass players. I was like, nah, these motherfuckers just ain't no good. You're at 120 now? Yeah, the fastest way to rank up is actually I see something in is back up in that right here. Driftwood Isles. There's a wolf base and a behemoth, and you can just run from one to the other. And even after you get the boxes from the behemoth, that's why a lot of people stop doing it. Every piece that it gives you is going to be higher than what you got. So you can take that behemoth out. It won't reset until after you do the wolf base, though. So you do the behemoth, go to the wolf base. Yeah. Driftwood Isles is the behemoth. And
it's essentially the raid training grounds.
Yeah. So you hit the wolf base, you go to the behemoth, go back to the wolf base, go back to the behemoth, go back to the wolf base, back to the behemoth. To get your ass to 150. You ain't got to do nothing else on that motherfucking map. There's another one. Yeah, I mean, that's fun. We just trying to get you up to speed before everybody starts playing the game. Hey, what's the other one that's down south, Apex?
You talking about Windy Islands?
Yeah. Windy Islands is going to. Alright, so we're waiting on DM because Buster just jumped off. He's getting off on his way home. He should be home in the next.
Gotcha.
I said that give Apex time to wipe and shit,
Yeah, my food's about to be here in 2 minutes. I've been keeping an eye on that timer. I'm just like, ooh, waiting for that American food. No more MREs.
Oh damn.
Cafeteria pizza MRE having ass.
That's some nasty shit.
Yeah, it is. But I will tell you what, that elbow macaroni is the shit.
Mm.
Oh, me? No, I haven't gone there in a while.
Yeah, we're waiting for DM Apex.
Alright,
we have this dish that we call chili mac, right?
Oh,
so
yes.
What it is now, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. My sister actually beat me. That's like
really,
one of the first 3 things you learn how to cook. From my mom's recipes and shit. She used to make egg and tomato tortillas that were just out of this fucking world, man. And then she would make this stuff called chop suey, and then she would make chili mac. Now, the way she makes her chili mac is it's elbow macaroni.
Mm-hmm.
It's, spaghetti sauce, but when you do the spaghetti sauce, you don't like buy already made spaghetti sauce. Use the
Yeah.
Hunt spaghetti sauce and tomato paste, stewed tomatoes, and kidney beans. And occasionally she put green peppers and onions in it.
Right.
And it was out of this world. But I don't eat beef anymore, so hamburgers, I can't do too much hamburger. Nah, I can eat hamburger, but like steak and shit like that, I can't stand the smell of that shit, man. Which is kind of funny because
30 seconds. Gonna get my shoes on.
I'm like, wow, I can't see. Exactly, but it doesn't have that smell to it. I was a meat cutter for one, and the thing was when my sponsor was directly across the street from me. When I opened my door, I could see her front door, right? So she she's working in the meat department at Giant, and she got this filet mignons. And they made this nice filet mignon, man. I walked in the house, oh my god, my mouth started watering. I was like, they had onions and green peppers and garlic. It was out of this world. Mushrooms. It smelled real good, man. I went to eat that shit and I almost threw the fuck up, man. I smelled that damn beef blood and it was like, ugh! I said, this is fucked up. No, it's because when I had high blood pressure, they told me, don't eat too much beef. I just cut the shit completely out of my, don't eat too much red meat. You have to have red meat, but I cut it completely out, and I was doing just chicken and fish. Chicken and fish are only two, Doritos don't count. I have no pork, I haven't ate pork in forever. And I did this, it was funny, I had a picnic, right? Peanut butter jelly and, lots of peanut butter jelly, chicken, and fish. Hey, look, if you got some nasty ass wheat bread, if you toast it, that motherfucker's alright. I can't eat wheat bread unless I toast it. Oh, definitely not rye bread. Rye bread or pumpernickel. Pumpernickel, I can eat that without toasting it, but regular rye, no. So, yeah. So for the chili mac, what my sister did was she used the spiral noodles. The ones that look like a spring.
Uh-huh.
And she did it with that. And what makes that like pop off better than the elbow noodles is that the sauce gets wound up inside of the noodle itself. So you get like an even taste of everything instead of, because if you don't make the sauce right, that shit just slides right off the fucking noodles, you know what I mean? Or ziti, that's my favorite, man. That was mine. I made the ziti. So what you use is the. Oh, that's safe too. I use penne noodles. Ziti noodles are the bigger noodles. But if you use the for the stuff that we call ziti,
Yeah.
we use penne noodles, which are the noodles that have the little small ones with the lines in them, they're straight, and they cut off like at an angle. And
My bad.
broccoli, Velveeta cheese, and celery seeds. And then you do your chicken, and that shit is good. I learned how to do that one when me and my wife had lunch at this Italian restaurant, and it was good. I mean, they kind of made it was actually the same thing. The thing was that the noodles that they used, all the cheese was on the fucking plate. You got to dip your noodle in the fucking sauce, the cheese to get a taste, And then when I used the ones that had the line in it, I was like, damn, it actually holds it. You know what I mean? And you can use different cheeses, but if you use Velveeta cheese, you got after you melt it, put some milk in it, melt it. You gotta let the shit dry. Otherwise, it's just runny ass cheese. Right? Damn good. Want to taste it? I don't want to eat my meal and then drink drink the cheese afterward. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so let me tell you what I did with Ace. So Ace is at my house. He stayed at my house for a while and shit. So what I did was I got a picnic. This is when I was a meat cutter, which is is a pig thigh, hog thigh, whatever. So and I cut it, put it on the bandsaw, cut it into like pork chops. You know what I mean? And threw it in the frying pan, cooked it up and shit. Anytime I was doing pork back then, what I do is I like almost, it's like almost done, and then I'd add water to it to pull all the grease out of it and shit like that, right? So I did that, and boom, put the little, soy sauce, or I think it's soy sauce or Worcestershire sauce. Used a little bit of that, and I took a beef, noodle, ramen noodles pack, because I didn't have any beef bouillon cubes, so I went ahead, put that on it, let it, marinate, do its thing, and so on and so forth. So Ace is eating this, man, right? It's funny as shit. He said, "Damn, TC." I said, "What's up?" He said, "It's some good ass steak." Like, nigga, that shit ain't no steak. As dry as that shit is, you talking about. That was so damn funny. Then I got him hooked on eating turkey sauces, like you get the Eckrich sausages, for breakfast and shit. Man, we ate so much of that shit to where we just got sick of it, man. Got sick of that shit. I think I cooked that shit every which way you possibly could, man. I took, who the hell makes the damn things? Oritas. You get Oritas hash browns that have the green peppers and the red peppers in it. So I did that, and the best way for me to cook them. Yeah, that's tight too. I mean, but for the sake of time, I got that shit. And you cook it in a cast iron frying pan. It has a different taste to it when you do it like that. And it gives it that seared, taste like you're doing it on a gas grill and shit. So, we went ahead and I did that, and I put eggs and the sausage in it, the turkey sausage and shit. And Ace swears to God that's the best. He said, "Man, I don't know what that shit was. That was out of this world." Add a little bit of hot sauce to it. You got to be careful on the hot sauces. Hot sauces that have like that real vinegar taste to it. Like you have peach and you have Tabasco sauce. It tastes completely different if you really taste it. He swears. He said, "Man, that's so good. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'd eat that all day long." Hey, look, and how I tried to make it was normally you take the hash browns, and then you just do a sunny side up egg, break the yolk and let the yolk drain into because I don't like the whites of the egg, let the yolk drain into the hash browns and then eat it. And what happened was when I tried to make that, my egg broke before it was done. That's how I ended up making scrambled eggs. And I said, "Fuck it, I pulled that shit out and do some scrambled eggs with it." Man. Ain't no problem with that, man. Yeah. Shit, between you and Cod, man, both y'all motherfuckers, y'all chefs or some shit. I eat all kinds of shit. Well, what the Cod is, that's what it's called. Damn, I haven't had those in a... Yeah, I haven't had none of that in a while. Shit. Oh, man. Damn, Sean, how long this motherfucker gonna be, man?
Well, his wife had his phone because he was driving. They said they only have that far from home.
Y'all know I gotta work tomorrow, man. I ain't trying to spend my time on this damn game. I haven't leveled my gun up yet, man. I was trying to get to Modern Warfare. Yeah, the M13 is the straightest shooting gun, and it's the fastest assault rifle they got in there. It shoots like that. Yeah, it's like a chatterbox. You know, when you put a chatterbox on a vector, that bitch goes. Brrr, and the thing is, you hitting. You know, you hitting. I think it's 60. It's a lot of bullets. The problem is they don't do no damage. The time to kill is 5 shots. But once you max that motherfucker out, you get 40% more damage. Okay? And you get blackout. And you get the blackout ammo. I was wondering, I could have swore they were cheating, man. I was about to come up off the game, man. I'm in there trying to do shipyard. And them motherfuckers, I was just dying. You know, I didn't see nothing hit me. Nobody threw a grenade. I didn't see nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? And it was that fucking blackout ammo. I was like, what? So, you know, just to make sure you didn't catch one of them. You know how somebody, you know, people get on YouTube and try to hype the gun up. It'd be the worst fucking gun in the game and shit. So I'm sitting there, you know, listening to, you know, the guy gives all the specs, you know, of the gun. This is, you know, the rounds that it uses. He does kind of like a Marco style type thing. This is how far it shoots, what's your range, all that type shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, he ain't said not one good thing about this motherfucking gun. And then he gets to the perks that you can add once you rank that bitch up to 59. You know? Which almost made me cry because I was at level 3. 59 a long way, bro. You know how to sync shot yet? Yeah, sync shot. Oh, okay. Man. You know? Yeah, if you play the game, hell yeah. If you play the game, you know, the right way, it's real fun, man. You know, it's kind of. You know how you get a. I had that go on too, and you know how you keep it from doing shit like that. Same thing I did in Division. Put that bitch on heroic, or in this game, put that bitch on advanced, or actually expert, and I keep them from doing that shit. Then they're forced to use their skills instead of, you know what I mean? Hmm. And you know the fucked up part is, most of the guys that I jumped on and started playing this with, they play Destiny. And you know when you play Destiny, or even the first what you call it, Division. The first Division, you know, somebody carry you through it, they kill everybody. And then what ends up happening at the end? You gotta kill motherfuckers. Why don't you just back me up, you know, pick me up when I fall and let me kill everybody I can possibly kill? That's gonna rank. Exactly.
Hey, Jens, gotta call it an early night. Something came up.
Oh, okay, okay. You jumping on tomorrow, right? Oh, damn. I guess it is. Yeah, I had a conversation about you today, man. It was actually. I said, yeah. I said, who's talking? Oh, I was talking to Blue Dirt. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, he doing pretty good. So I'm sitting there talking to him, and I said, yeah, man. I said, all bullshit aside, you know, you know, we may have had, our run-ins and shit like that, but the difference between, what goes on with us and other motherfuckers is they just hold on to that shit forever. Man, we get up the next day, act like this shit never fucking happened, man. Who the fuck cares? It's a whole new day. And the conversation,